year, we launched the first
Okay,
Ultra
so this
test
is
for the
another video
Reforged
from
update.
World of
It was
Tanks
an important
Blitz
step,
about
and we
the
received a lot of
Reforged
valuable
update.
feedback from you.
There is an Ultra test coming
Since then, we've
soon.
taken a close look at what
This
stood
one
out,
is
made a
about the
number of thoughtful
transfer
improvements,
of your
and now
current game
we're getting ready for the
status
second
to the
Ultra
new
test
game,
to
which is
continue
something
refining
everybody
the
is very
experience together.
interested
This
in, so
video
let's
is
have a
part of
look.
a series where we'll go over the most important changes. And in this video, we'll focus on how your tanks, progress, and resources will carry over to the Reforged update.
Okay, so how your tanks, progress, and resources are going to carry over. This is really, really important.
Our initial approach, where researched but not purchased tanks were to stay locked after the update, wasn't the right one. After reviewing everything and hearing your concerns, we agree. The progress you've earned should be respected. If you've researched a tank but haven't purchased it yet, its set will still be locked. But once you unlock that set, your progress will jump straight to that tank.
Okay, so previously we were told any progress you'd made in the game would be reset. That is now not happening, which is excellent news. So if you've researched a tank but you do not yet own that tank in your garage at the moment, the research will be protected, but you will have to unlock the tank set in the new version of the game in order to access that tank and the progress that you have made. So if there is a tank you currently have researched but not yet purchased, then it may well be worth your while looking to purchase the tank before the upgrade happens, because if you do not, you will not be able to access that tank and play it immediately. You'll have to go through this key system here to unlock the sets, which is still quite confusing.
You'll be able to purchase it for silver and play it right away.
Okay, so at the moment in the game, you researching a tank, you complete the research of the module, so on and so forth, and you then purchase the tank for credits. In this new version of the game, you have to unlock the set, which will require you to earn the keys via the key system, which again, no one's quite sure what that looks like. And then you will have to purchase the tank using credits. So you're going to pay twice, basically, I think is what we're saying here, if you don't have the tank in your garage before the update takes place. So just bear that in mind.
And if the tank is already in your garage, great news. This set will be unlocked from the start, and the tank will be ready for battle on day one.
Okay, so there you have it. If you've actually purchased the tank, the set that it's in is unlocked, which means you can then start to earn XP to earn other tanks within that set, and the tank that you already have in your garage is playable immediately.
Collector and premium tanks won't unlock their sets, but you can still play those tanks and earn set XP.
Okay, if you've got a premium or a collector tank, just play it.
Once the set is unlocked, all the XP you've earned will automatically apply and boost the set progress. If a set includes only premium or collector tanks, it will be available to you right away. No keys needed to unlock it. You'll have a lot to explore right from the start. All the tanks...
Okay, so if a set contains premium or collector tanks, the set is automatically unlocked. I don't know whether that applies to somebody who just has a tank from that particular set, because what that would then mean is that players are encouraged to just go and buy premium or collector tanks rather than earning the keys necessary to unlock the other sets. But I'm not sure about that. We'll see how that plays out once the update has been released.
Tanks you own will unlock their corresponding sets. And the more tanks you have, the more sets will be open and ready for you. And as a bonus, you'll receive 30 extra keys when you move to the Reforged update, both during the test and after the official launch.
Okay, so the more tanks that you have the more tanks you have in your garage at the moment clearly gives you a better chance of unlocking more sets in the new game, because you've got more tanks dotted around the place, and you will get 30 bonus keys to unlock new sets when the Ultra test takes place and when the transfer to the game actually happens. So what you can do when the next Ultra test comes out, bearing in mind that tanks may change sets, is you can have a look at what tanks you're currently researching or interested in and have a look at what set they are actually in, and then you can use those keys to unlock those sets unless you've had chance to purchase the tank beforehand.
Use them to unlock a set you've had your eye on, perhaps with tanks you've always wanted to try. More keys will come to you naturally as you play and progress your sets. Doing so will increase your player level and provide you with keys. In the Reforged update, your initial player level is calculated based on how many tanks you have in your garage, which determines how many sets will be unlocked and how much set progress you'll receive.
Okay, so it sounds like the number of tanks you have in your garage at the moment, or when the game transfer happens, really is a key element here on your player progress. Doesn't sound like it has anything to do with how many battles you've played, how much XP you've earned. This is all based on the number of tanks that you have in your garage.
We're still testing our approach to the player level calculation. Try it out during the second Ultra test, see how it feels, and let us know what you think.
Okay, that'll be interesting. So player level calculation being based purely on the number of tanks that you own, I'm not sure that's particularly a good indicator. Personally, I don't have all of the tanks in all of the tech trees because I'm not necessarily interested in some of them. So as a consequence, my player level sounds like it will be lower than somebody else who has purchased a lot more tanks, but may well have played fewer games or have less experience. But maybe that's one for the feedback when the Ultra test update actually comes out.
One of our top priorities is making sure everything you've earned is transferred carefully into the Blitz Reforged update.
Absolutely correct. Please tell us how we're going to keep all of our stuff.
We want to ensure that none of your hard-earned possessions are lost. In fact, in some cases, you'll gain even more. Most resources will carry over directly. For example, credits are now called silver, and the quantity you receive will be equal to or greater than what you had before.
Okay, we like equal to or greater than, but of course it all depends on how much they're going to charge us for stuff in the game. It's all relative value. If you've got 800,000 credits here, that's going to become 800,000 silver. But if the cost of things in the new game is higher than it is in the current version of the game, then in effect you're getting less than what you have at the moment. But we'll see.
And when you enter the test, you'll see a clear comparison screen. On the left, everything you had before the update, and on the right, what you're starting with in the Blitz Reforged update. It's all in there, and it's all yours. Some resources will be transferred with a bonus, just to make your start in the Reforged update even better.
Okay, a nice bonus for some of the stuff. That'll be nice.
One example is your premium account certificates. They'll automatically be activated, and the number of days will be double. Free
Double
XP will be
premium
doubled
time.
and converted into data cards, special items that instantly grant you set XP. You can use them to boost the level of any set you choose, helping you get closer to the tanks you want even faster. In the first Ultra test, customization wasn't available. This time, it's fully implemented, and you can finally try it out for yourself. The system itself is more structured and flexible. And yes, every item you've collected stays with you in the Reforged update.
Okay, you can
All of your
customize your
camouflages,
tanks.
avatars, profile backgrounds, and attachments. The camouflage customization system has been transformed into styles. The camouflages you own today can be found in the Classic and Remarkable Style collections. When you buy a new set tank, it now comes with its default set style already applied. It's a clean, ready-to-go look that matches the tank's identity, and it will be yours from the start. Each style also includes a slot for an attachment of your choice, something that fits the look and feel of the tank. All of your camouflage certificates will carry over into the Reforged update.
Okay, there we are. I'm not quite sure a snowball cannon has ever matched any particular tank I've ever seen. But there we go. You can add one of those if you really want to. But that's, again, no different to what we do at the moment, I don't think.
Join the test. Try customizing your tank, and let us know what you think about the reworked customization system. There's one more thing we received a lot of feedback on, the transfer of player stats.
Player statistics. Yeah, they were going to go completely. And again, that caused some aggravation, should we say. Let's see what they're going to do about this.
The stat screen will be updated to become more user-friendly, but all of your earned stats will still be shown, and you'll keep all of your proud achievements. Most of your resources will be transferred over safely, just as they were, but some resources will be converted into updated equivalents. For example, free XP and free XP certificates will become data cards.
Okay, so they're changing what is a perfectly good, simple, and understandable system, such as free XP tokens there on the left, into data cards, which I think are going to do the same thing, so why change it?
Which you can use to level up sets. Resources without clear equivalents, like Elite XP and Unspent Tank XP, have been turned into resource coins. You'll be able to use them in the Transfer Hub event to choose rewards that fit your playstyle. Take your time, there's no rush. Explore the Transfer Hub event, see what resources you receive, and take a moment to think about what you really need. Check out the rewards, compare the options, and choose what works best for your playstyle.
Oh, Commander's notebook there. Commanders are still there, aren't they? They won't go away.
Jump into the Ultra Test and see it all for yourself. Try the changes, explore what's new, and most importantly, tell us what you think.
Okay, so that's an interesting update, reassuring us that everything we have in terms of resources in the game at the moment are going to be transferred across to the new game, and in some cases we'll get a little bit extra. But as I've said, it's really about the number of tanks that you actually own that is going to determine how many sets you have unlocked, how many keys you're going to have to acquire in order to unlock sets, and how much you're going to have to spend in terms of credits, or silver, I should say, to then buy those tanks. It also seems to be affecting your player level, which will determine where you start off in the new version of the game. So I think the preparation that needs to take place is to purchase as many tanks as possible from the current tech tree to boost your starting position in the new game. But nevertheless, there's an ultra test coming, and you can sign up for the ultra test so you can try the game out for yourself. And you can see there, Wargaming have done updated graphics, physics, and sets and tech tree videos. I have already gone to the extremes of reviewing those videos for you as well. So click the link at the end of this video and have a look at what I've got to say about those. But there we are. Thanks for watching.